May halong panghihinayang ang naging pahayag ni Vice President Sara Duterte nang humarap siya sa media para linawin ang dahilan kung bakit natigil ang ilan sa mga pangunahing serbisyo ng Office of the Vice President, kabilang na ang medical at burial assistance.
Humihingi kami ng pasensya dahil nawala talaga yung, alam nyo, ang pinaka-in-demand talaga na project ng Office of the Vice President ay yung burial and medical assistance, and tinanggal talaga nila. Tinanggal ng House of Representatives yung line item na yon, kaya hindi talaga namin siya malagyan ng budget. So humingi kami ng pasensya doon.
Dahil sa biglaang pagbabago sa budget, kinailangan ng OVP na agarang magsagawa ng internal na reassessment sa kanilang mga proyekto at target. Bawat pisong natitira sa kaban ng kanilang tanggapan ay kailangang pagplanuhan ng mabuti.
So nag-re-strategize kami sa Office of the Vice President. Sinabi ko sa kanila, since maliit na lang yung budget natin, paliitin natin yung project, tapos habulin natin, bilisan natin na maabot natin yung targets natin para next year makagawa tayo ng iba pang project.
Sa kabila ng kakulangan sa pondo, nagpapatuloy pa rin ang ilang mga programa ng OVP tulad ng Disaster Operations Center, ang pagbabago campaign para sa edukasyon ng kabataan at ang layuning makapagtanim ng 1 milyong puno. Hindi rin nakaligtas sa epekto ng budget cut ang kanilang mga satellite office.
Kung makikita nyo, meron kaming mga paglipat ng offices dahil lumiit din yung budget namin para sa Arkila sa rent. So meron kaming relaunching across the country, relaunching ng mga offices namin kasi kailangan namin lumipat sa mga maliliit na offices na mababa yung renta.
Sa gitna ng umiigting na tensyon sa politika ng bansa, matapang at walang pag-aalinlangang hinarap ni Vice President Sara Duterte ang mga tanong tungkol sa kanyang nalalapit na impeachment trial. Diretsahan niyang sinabi na handa siyang harapin ang anumang magiging hatol, mapa-acquittal man o conviction. Aniya, tanggap na niya ang anumang kahihinatnan ng paglilitis.
Wala akong expectations of acquittal or a verdict guilty. Basta sa akin lang ay tinanggap ko na kung ano yung magiging verdict. Whether guilty man yon or acquittal, I'm already at peace.
Hindi rin itinanggi ni VP Sara ang kagustuhan niyang ituloy ang paglilitis sa kabila ng legal na diskarte ng kanyang mga abogado. Para sa kanya, nais niyang maging matindi at malaman ang proseso ng paglilitis.
They would not want a trial as lawyers. Alam naman natin ang galawan ng mga abogado, no? Marami silang mga paraan sa batas as a legal recourse for their clients. But sinabihan ko na rin talaga sila, really, I truly want a trial because I want a bloodbath talaga.
Samantala, hindi na nagulat si VP Sara nang mapabalita ang pagsama ni na dating Senadora Leila de Lima at Attorney Chel Diokno sa kampo ng prosekusyon laban sa kanya. Para sa pangalawang Pangulo, malinaw umano ang dahilan ng kanilang pagsanib.
Well, understandable kay Leila de Lima and kay Chel Diokno. They've been very vocal anti-Duterte since birth, yes. In fact, wala pa sa mapa si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte to become president, ay anti-Duterte na talaga si Secretary de Lima. So, understandable na sasali sila sa prosecution ng impeachment.
Sa gitna ng kabi-kabilang issue laban sa mga Duterte, para kay Vice President Sara, hindi pa rito matatapos ang pagbatikos ng kanyang mga kritiko. Ang punot dulo raw ng lahat ng ito ay ang halalan sa 2028.
This is about the 2028 election. It's not about ICC. It's not about the impeachment. It's not about confidential funds. It's about the 2028 elections.
Dagdag pa ng pangalawang Pangulo, wala pa naman siyang malinaw na pahayag kung tatakbo ba siya sa pagkapangulo. Ngunit para sa kanyang mga kritiko, sapat na umano ang banta ng kanyang posibleng kandidatura upang umpisahan ang mga hakbang laban sa kanya.
These individuals are desperate for, as I said, cash, cocaine, and
Ma'am, how positive are you na, or confident are you na ma-active kayo, ma'am, dun sa impeachment trial sa Senate po?
Wala akong expectations of acquittal or a verdict guilty. Basta sa akin lang ay tinanggap ko na kung ano yung magiging verdict. Whether guilty man yon or acquittal, I'm already at peace. At hindi ko alam kung paano boboto ang mga senators. If at all there will be a trial, I think it is wrong to start counting votes now because they haven't seen evidence yet. They haven't seen what the prosecutors have. They haven't seen what our defense is. So, parang mali siguro na magbilingan ng boto ng walang trial. Pero, ginagawa siya ng publiko. So, basta sa akin, tanggap ko kung anong mangyayari, anong magiging ending noong impeachment.
Pero yung preparation po ng mga lawyers natin, kamusta po?
Lawyers, okay naman sila. In full throttle na yung kanilang preparations for the impeachment. And of course, they would not want a trial as lawyers. Alam naman natin ang galawan ng mga abogado, no? Marami silang mga paraan sa batas. As a legal recourse for their clients. But sinabihan ko na rin talaga sila, really, I truly want a trial because I want a bloodbath talaga.
Ma'am, we have Kyodo News, a Japan media base. Ken Sasaki, go ahead.
Japanese that to the previous survey, Marcos Trump could not secure the predicted age around 80. Why do you think that Marcos Trump has role in the Senate? And also, did you talk with your father about the results?
Yes. We talked yesterday. We talked for a long time, about 41 minutes, about the results of the elections, both local and national. And I updated him about what are the ways forward with regard to the impeachment and with regard to what we are doing with his ICC case. So he is updated very recently, yesterday. And why do I think that the Alianza senators did not perform well? It's because of the president. The people find him wanting of his promises, and the people expect more from the president, particularly with regard to his work for our country. So they should not blame anyone else, anything that has happened. It's just the president.
Okay, head next.
About the evaluation of the previous president of this election, is he satisfied or?
Oh, well, when I updated him and started giving the updates on who is for him and who is likely not for President Duterte, I didn't have any reaction with the national results. But on the local results, he said tagam. In English, it's
deserve it.
Don't really deserve. I said tagam. Tagam sila. So, yes, we'll just find the translation.
For local and yun?
Yes, for local. When I gave him updates for local.
Before we continue,
Oh, yes, I know. Naanadiritan ako ang foundation ko. Ibalhin na siya tanan.
Question po, VP, any updates po on how the PRD will take home from the case?
Yes, his lawyers are working on how he will swear for his oath. They are working on it, and I don't think they have an answer right now. But I am sure they will give an update in the coming days, right before June 30, noon of June 30.